That is correct. If you see the title, you know what happened. I lost all my stuff. I died, and this is basically an anarchy server. I didn't die to other players. I didn't die to traps. Nothing of that, like no TNT, no diamond swords. I died pretty much to my own stupidity. I went on a mission to the end, and I won't spoil it, but I died, and I lost pretty much all my good gear, and it's tragic because it takes a long time to get it all back. Yo, welcome back everybody. I'm Morton's Castle, and we are on pepe.lol, a semi-anarchy server, and we are not in the base. You may notice that we're in a creeper farm. I did not make this, my good buddy Philip did this. Like last week I did the map art project, which was, we kind of worked on it together, but it was primarily my undertaking, but this was definitely his undertaking. Like I didn't help on this a single bit, but it's a whole creeper farm. You got the AFK platform up there. It's only a few layers, but it yields pretty good. Like if you AFK for like just like a few minutes, you'll get like 2 stacks easy. So now we have easy rockets for our elytra, and we can make a bunch of TNT to grief people. But here it is. It's very cool. But we got some big plans today. Now that we have the map art for our faction, we want to make a faction base. And I kind of got an idea for it. I want to make like a camp, sort of like some tents with wood and wool, and then maybe like a fort around it. So that's going to be the plan, but we also want to get to the end to get some backup elytra in case we die, so we have more extra gear. Plus the end has diamond loot, so we're going to head over to the end right now. Alright, we're back at the portal. It's not that far away. We were thinking about maybe having our faction base around the stronghold, but maybe that's not a good idea because people could find the faction base through Eyes of Ender. But I'm back at the end. We need to grab some more elytra because I have one. Philip did have one, but he lost his. He lost his when we first came to the end, and then he got the backup that we did have, and then he died and lost that one. Stacking up to the what's it called? The outer gateway now, right here. And it's interesting. There's definitely a lot of people because there's jungle wood here now. I haven't even seen a jungle here on the server. I think that's a terracotta block or a mushroom block. We have this little platform right here. The portal could be trapped, but I don't think it will be. I don't know if anyone's that smart, but it did put us higher. Like the outer gateways take you up to the highest block. So I don't know why it didn't take me up to that block up there. I kind of want to get rid of this tower, but I'm a little bit too lazy to break the whole thing. So, but I am going to break down. And like, I think that's yellow terracotta, and there's a trapdoor here to get into to get back. So definitely a lot of people have been here. The server is a lot more active. But we need to find more elytra because Philip lost his. We need to get one for him. I need a few backups. Like having a bunch of backups would be a very good thing because as we can't duplicate items on the server. So now we have to fly across the end, and it's not fun. Flying through the end does really suck. Like, I keep checking my inventory to make sure my elytra durability is good. And there's a city, so that's cool. This is the first one I found. I only was flying for a few minutes, and in one direction. Kind of like flying around because I don't know where people are going to be raided. I don't see any shulkers, but this still might be an unraided city. We'll have to see. Guess I'm going to schmooze over here onto the ship. And there's a big old hole in the wall, and the potions are gone, and the elytra's gone. That's a really sad sight to see the empty item frame. Really sad. But I guess we'll just continue our journey by jumping out and then continue our little flight. Alright, second in city. This one was almost back to back. It wasn't like immediately there, but it was just like a 2-second flight away from the last one. And I don't think it's rated because the potions are still here. There's endermen everywhere. There's a bunch of mobs. But yeah, we got a shulker and we got an elytra. So this will be our first backup elytra. Alright, I'm gonna stack up because I hate doing the parkour thing. Like Mojang put like a parkour tower in the in-city where you got all these blocks. And oh my god, this is the main tower. This is a little scary. Usually Philip and I go in-busting together, but I was like, I'm just gonna go by myself today. But I don't have a bow either, so this might not be great. But he's teleporting. Okay, that's a lot of projectiles. That is a lot of projectiles. So, thankfully I brought a shield. I almost didn't bring a shield, and then I was like, I would have most definitely died if I didn't bring one. Like, the elytra keeps activating. I can't get out of the main tower. Like, I'm getting knocked around everywhere. I don't want to die. Yo. Okay, I'm gonna play some water. Like, I don't know if water gets rid of the effect or not. I know I should probably brought milk. I'm like panicking so hard right now. I'm at 2 hearts. That is scary. 1 heart. Okay. Can I kill this guy? Like, I know spam clicking isn't great. I got a block. I can't really do anything. I can't eat to Okay, we're back in the base after our tragedy. We have nothing on ourselves. I have some emeralds that I used to have. We have a bunch of sugarcane. Now we have to go through the very tedious process of re-gearing ourselves because we don't have Unbreaking 3 Mending Elytra anymore. But thankfully we have the infrastructure that we can to get back to where we used to be. Like we have this Unbreaking guy who's being a dick, and we have a few Mending guys. So we can get back to where we were eventually. It just takes a really long time. Like, Minecraft is a really grindy game. Like, I don't have all the emeralds or the experience. Like, if I want to get level 30 and chance on all my stuff again, I have to get more XP. We don't have an XP farm. That's something we need to invest in at some point. But we can get all our good gear back. We lost everything. We lost our helmet, I think. Our boots, our leggings, our good elytra. We lost our good sword. It was a really good sword. It had sweeping edge on it. But now we're just trying to, like, we need as many books as possible. So I need like a bunch of emeralds. It really sucks. I'm just gonna buy all this mending because we need to put mending on everything. Like I think we lost our axe, our pickaxe. So we're just gonna have to mass farm everything, and this is gonna be a really long process. Because it takes a bunch of emeralds, and then the XP. Like I already talked about that. The XP is not gonna be good, but we have a little bit of stuff, so we can maybe do this. It just really sucks to lose all your gear. Hey, and Bread joined. It's cool. There's our map art. The map art is nice to have, but yeah. We did keep our chestplate, though. I don't know if I mentioned that. Because in the end, I was wearing my elytra, not my chestplate, and that's probably why I died. If I put on my chestplate, I might have lived. I usually always put on my chestplate when I fight mobs and not wear the elytra, because I'm bad at PvE. But we're just taking stock here. We got this elytra, that's the one we got in the end, and then we got this sword from the end loot, and that's pretty much all we have now. Like everything else is gone. But I'm gonna I'm gonna enchant this. I'm dumb for putting it in the enchanting table, not an anvil. If this anvil breaks, we're gonna be a little setback because we don't have a lot of iron either. Like our resources are very low. Like Philip and I are living like straight up hermits right now in this cave. Like we don't really have a proper base. That's something we want to do. I was gonna build the faction camp today, but now I gotta spend literally all of my time re-getting XP and books. And we have a few diamonds, so we're set for armor, but the enchanting process is gonna suck. Like, we died. It wasn't to other players, it was basically to ourselves. And all we got out of that gear was one elytra, one sword, and 2 shells. Like, that was a failure of a mission. The good thing about this episode is that we have a creeper farm now. I just made a bunch of rockets after like just a brief minute of AFKing there. So if we AFK for like a whole time there, we'll have a ton of rockets, we'll have a ton of gunpowder for TNT, and I want to like get revenge. Like I didn't die to any players, but I died and I lost my stuff, so I am ready to like wreak havoc.